we've done some changes. We've added Peacock to it, and we will use them as a. We'll put our events there, our pay-per-views. Okay, okay, not bad. Maybe we'll put Paramount Plus in. You know what? We will. Well, we've already technically got it because that's what Spike is now. It's Paramount Plus. Not bad. We could. What we're trying to do is get as many pay-per-view deals as we can. Because if we can get a whole bunch, then I feel like we could probably. If we can get like a whole bunch of pay-per-view deals, I feel like we could very well make a lot more money. Heck, even streaming subscription websites could do us better. Mm. Okay. Okay. Okay, 5 years is the maximum deal that we can do. 60? Heck yeah. What is our. What is our, like. We have view coverage. We're medium and everywhere. Huh. Not bad. We might have to go through and do some cuts. But we're definitely not dropping Ace Austin. Ace Austin's our boy. He's the he's the man that runs TNA. In fact, we've treated him so well that he's picked up loyalty to TNA. Like, he's extremely happy. His momentum could be better. Like, his highest match has been. Oh, well, his highest. Oh, yeah, the 91 that we got. Yeah, not bad. What I want to try and do is get. Have I think what I want to try and do is have a match of the year. And we're close to the end of the year, so we've got to work hard for it. So I'm going to just hit on the impact. Okay, so Rhea Ripley wows fans, but that's not the highlight. Solo Sikoa became WWE World Heavyweight Champion. Who did he defeat for it? Carmelo Hayes is one person. Not bad. Okay, we got TNA Thunder tonight. We're going to try and break records. Okay, Jay White welcomes the show to TNA Thunder. Sami Zayn comes out and he's blasting the crowd with his pure enjoyment of his title. And then Ace Austin versus John Cena gets an 86. We're close. That was close. Close. AJ Styles and John Cena afterwards hold a moment where AJ Styles comes out and shakes John Cena's hand. And then Murphy versus Ross Von Erich. Murphy defeated Ross Von Erich with a Silver Shock due to Murphy just won the Rumble and he's got a ton of momentum. But Seth Rollins versus Randy Orton gets a 70 and Seth Rollins defeated Randy Orton by pinfall with the curb stomp. So I wouldn't think this is a bad show. Okay, AJ Styles and Sami Zayn welcomes the show to TNA Thunder, and they're both showing their titles off. Ace Austin, Marshall Von Erich is seen arriving at the arena. And then we see the New Day versus the Rascals. The New Day make defense number 1 of the World Tag Team titles. Seth Rollins versus Jay White gets a 69. Seth Rollins defeated Jay White with the curb stomp. And then we see John Cena defeat Finn Balor with an attitude adjustment. Not bad. But we see Ace Austin versus Laredo Kid, and Ace Austin defeated Laredo Kid for a 75. I don't care. Anybody we pair Laredo Kid up, he has great chemistry with. And like we did them series of matches with John Moxley, and he had like pure greatness with them. So not bad. Okay, Britt Baker versus Ava Raine starts to show off, and Britt Baker defeated Ava Raine with a curb stomp. Austin Theory is showcasing TNA The Impact Zone 2K26. Marshall Von Erich and Randy Orton hold a promo where Marshall Von Erich slaps Randy Orton. AJ Styles vs Seth Rollins gets a 74, and AJ Styles defeated Seth Rollins somehow. AJ Styles and Jay White hold a promo for 79, in which AJ Styles is said good job to by Jay White. Christian Cage and Bryan Danielson gets a 55. Bryan Danielson defeated Christian Cage with a running knee. And then John Cena holds an angle in which it's showcasing his greatest matches here in TNA. But up next is Johnny Gargano versus John Cena, and John Cena defeated Johnny Gargano with an attitude adjustment. But Ace Austin and MJF starts arguing, and they have a match later on tonight. Richard Holiday and Ross Von Erich only gets a 57, but Ace Austin and MJF gets a 80. Not bad at all. Well, so I guess he'll be okay. Let's just give him a 1 month. $28. Mercedes Money is almost ready to return. Not bad. She will have a big return. That's if she continues wrestling. She may not. Due to. She had a severe concussion, so if she decides to retire, we will say alright and we'll leave it at that. But if she returns, we're at least giving her 2 more world title runs. Because she's had 2. But something I'd enjoy to do is get WWE in both of our to where we can how do I put it? Get WWE in our alliance. Okay, I'm gonna continue on to Impact. Okay, Randy Orton versus John Cena. And match gets a 66. John Cena defeated Randy Orton by submission with an STF. Then Kenny Omega attacks Randy Orton for a 74. Sami Zayn and Brock Lesnar hold an angle in which Sami Zayn is showcasing his X Division title. And Brock Lesnar says, "Cute title." Marshall Von Erich holds a promo for a 67. Jet White and Chris Jericho versus Chris Danger and Jeff Hardy gets a 50. And then the New Day versus Daniel Bryan and Rowan gets a 72. Sami Zayn versus Johnny Gargano. Sami Zayn makes defense number 2 of the TNA X Division title. We then see Jay White and Tony Storm holding a promo. AJ Styles and Ace Austin hold an angle which gets 100. Seth Rollins versus Kenny Omega. Seth Rollins defeated Kenny Omega with a curb stomp. And then AJ Styles versus Austin Theory for 69. And then we see Ace Austin versus Christian Cage with an Aces High. Wow. Look at all this stuff. Okay, Rick Perry and Sheamus start Victory Road off. Welcoming. Malachi Black says that he will face Ace Austin if he has to. Batista comes out and spears him and says, "Looks like you won't." Kenny Omega vs. Bryan Danielson gets a 72, and Kenny Omega defeated Bryan Danielson. Not bad. Chris Bay and Richard Holiday gets a 59. Saraya and Amy Dumas, which is Lita, become IWGP Women's Tag Team Champions. And then Jeff Hardy and Edge hold a promo in which they kind of, how would I put it? They kind of say sorry to everything that each other's caused and look back at some of the matches that they've had. And then we see Marshall Von Erich versus Randy Orton. And Randy Orton defeated Marshall Von Erich with an RKO. Eddie Edwards versus Austin Aries. And Eddie Edwards defeated Austin Aries with an Achilles lock. Finn Balor versus Shinsuke Nakamura for 52. Tony Storm makes defense number 1 of the TNA Knockouts World title for 61. And then DIY versus the New Day when Kofi Kingston pinned Tommaso Ciampa with the Midnight Air. The New Day makes defense number 2 of the TNA World Tag Team titles. And then Seth Rollins versus Ace Austin for a 90. Not bad at all. Ace Austin wins back the TNA World title. Okay, I'm going to stop it here tonight, guys. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share with your friends, your family, and don't forget, share with your dog.